Hey y'all, it's Kathleen from Yankee Homestead. We're going to talk about vine borers today. Sadly, if you already have damage from vine borers, it's really hard to recover from. But if you use this little trick every year when you plant your vining crops like squash, especially zucchini squash, but also possibly any other vining crop like melons or winter squash or pumpkins. Just to be safe, we do this for all of our vining crops, but especially the zucchini. All you need is a paper cup. These are actually just Dixie cups and a knife or something to cut it with. You're going to cut out the bottom. I like to just make a slit and then take my fingers and pull out the bottom. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it pulls out pretty easily. So you've got an empty bottom, and then you're just going to place it down around your seedlings after they've come up. Obviously you want them to be small enough that you can still get the cup around them, but big enough to where they can still get some sun, that they're not, you don't want a teeny tiny little seedling down in the bottom of the cup. You want it to be a good size, but you also want to do this as soon as you can after the seedlings come up to protect them from the vine borer. The vine borer adult actually lays its egg at the base of the plant, and then when it hatches, the larva drills into the vine. That's why it's called a vine borer, and it basically eats the inside of the vine. So I'm not exactly sure how this prevents the adult from laying its egg, because I would think that it could still get down in there and lay its egg if it wanted to. But since we started using this paper cut method for our vining crops, we have had zero problems with vine borers. And if you've gardened for very long at all, you know how demoralizing it is to come out and find your perfectly healthy plants just wilting and realizing that it's a vine borer and there's basically nothing you can do. So just make sure to kind of push the cup down into the dirt. It's great if you can do it after a rain when the ground is nice and soft. Otherwise you might have to use a trowel and kind of make a little circle lightly so you don't damage the roots, and just make sure the cup is down in the dirt, and that should take care of your vine borer problems. It will prevent the adults from laying the eggs at the base, and you'll be good to go.